A series of protests occurred across Canada to show opposition against NATO's intervention in the Ukraine conflict. The details with Andrea Santos.
More than 10 cities in Canada have witnessed a series of protests criticizing NATO's intervention in the ongoing Ukraine crisis. The demonstrators are also demanding Canada's withdrawal from NATO over the past week. The protests started on October 1 and are expected to last through October 8. In Vancouver, people took the street to make their voice heard despite low temperature and rains on October 2.
We are here today because there are people facing homelessness, hunger, unable to get a job or education because the government of Canada instead is sending money to NATO. We are here today because we know that NATO is a military arm of the U.S. government and their allies, including Canada, and is provoking war in Europe.
Protesters said Canada is now plagued with multiple problems and the government should focus on internal affairs instead of funding a war far away in Europe. Now many have realized that the military alliance of NATO is not an organization for peace.
Any sort of desire for peace from the governments of Canada or the United States. This is a desire for more war. Alongside this, sending depleted uranium and cluster bombs, banned weapons in many countries to Ukraine. This is something that is going to cause death and destruction for generations.
To recall, the Ukraine-Russia conflict broke out on February 2022 and has dragged on for more than a year. The U.S.-led NATO keeps sending heavy weapons to Ukraine, worsening the situation. The prolonged crisis has created economic and social woes in both countries and significantly slowed the world's post-pandemic recovery. Reporting, this is Andrea Santos, SMNI News.